Welcome to our first edition of Home. I'm excited to be able to release some videos this upcoming year to help you guys maybe steward some things in your household, maybe get some things in order, maybe get your home in order. This year's going to be a year of family, so I'm excited to be able to do this. So this is our first video that we're going to release on Home. I had this vision a while back of how the church needs to become a home and our homes need to become the church. So get ready. It's going to be an exciting year. So hope you enjoy this video. All right, guys, here we go. A lot of these videos will be shot here on location at my home. You know, the Lord is doing a marvelous work in homes across the United States, across the world. So we're going to get in tune with what the Lord is saying, what the Lord is doing in these next few videos. So here we go with our first video of home. Let's first show you my home. This is where I live. This is where our family comes together, worships the Lord in spirit and in truth each and every day. So welcome to my home. Is that my house is lived in. So you're going to see stuff. You're going to see things, all right? So one of the things I wanted to show you is the view that is from my home. You know, every house should have a view. And it may not be the view I have. It may not be the view that someone else has. But it is a view. It's a place where you can sit, maybe on your porch, maybe in the yard or wherever, and just kind of soak up the presence of the Lord. Each home needs a place to where you can sit quietly and feel the presence of God. We moved in our house about 9 years ago, so there's some things that I've had to do since then to keep it going, to maintain it. You know, you got to maintain something. It is not always going to stay new unless you maintain it. And that is in everything that you do. That could be your marriage. That could be your relationship with your kids. That can be, you know, just whatever it is that you're doing at your house or at your home. You've got to maintain some things. You got to put some things back together. You got to redo some things. And you're always going to be in maintenance mode, and which is not a bad mode. It's a good mode because you can rest in maintenance mode. We don't want to walk into something that's destroyed or destructive and try to fix it. We need to maintain it so it doesn't become destroyed or destructive. So I'm going to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about here in just a second. Here's what I'm talking about. Like I said, we've lived in this house for almost 9 years. Some of the deck boards were getting old and kind of rotten. Now, this was new when I first moved in here. But now I've had to go back and replace them, which is the maintenance of it. I had to fix them so they didn't all rot away. So it's took a little time. It's took a little effort. It's took a little patience. It's took a little funding. It's took a little just enjoyment to be able to redo some things here at my house. So it's just like everything you do, everything that you got in your life, you need to maintain it so you don't have to completely go back and rebuild it or redo it. You can just kind of maintain it and keep doing a little bit at a time. So what does it mean to maintain? I believe it means to take care of, to put effort into, to make sure you pay attention to the small things, the little details in life, so you don't have big problems. To take care of things while you have them instead of whining and crying because you lost them. So I told you this is going to be real and raw. But so maintaining something, so it means that you got to pay attention to those little details, those things that, you know, maybe God is trying to give you a little red flag and say, hey, look, you need to stop, take care of this for a moment, and then you can go on about your duties, about whatever you decide to do next or whatever the Lord's told you to do next. Maintaining your marriage is a beautiful thing. What do you mean maintaining your marriage? Well, this is like this, you know, just the small things, the little things that counts. Do things out of the ordinary. Maintain some things. Pay attention to things that your wife or your husband may say. You know, really take it to heart. Listen to them. Sit down and talk to them. Get around the table, discuss things, make plans, have dreams together. This is all about maintenance, and this is the maintenance that I think every marriage needs to be able to maintain those things that God has given us. So let's talk about that maintenance for a moment. Let's talk about it, what it takes to maintain a great marriage, what it takes to maintain a good home, what it takes to maintain some good kids. You know, you have to put a little effort into it. You have to do things. You have to decide, you know, I'm not going to wait till this falls apart. I'm going to fix it now. This is just like everything that's in your home needs to be maintained. Your marriage needs to be maintained. Your children need to be maintained. And your household needs to be a place of maintenance, a place of always coming closer to what God has called it into by maintaining those things that God has given you. I believe learning how to steward things is a major problem within the church. We don't know how to steward things. We only come to church on Sundays and get a little bit here and a little bit there. But what if we stewarded our household? What if we stewarded the things that the Lord has given us the way that the Lord has, supplied them and honored them instead of just walking by them and waiting till they fell apart and then try to replace them? What if we maintained those things? What if we stewarded our relationships? So throughout the Bible, we'll see how Jesus, how his disciples, how those that followed him were always maintaining their relationship, not just with him, but with one another. Even in the book of Acts, it says that they met daily in each other's house. They broke bread, had communion. That means that they were together in one mind and one accord. And they began to build a foundational relationship, and they maintained that through the relationship that they had with Christ. And so what they were doing during that time was maintaining things within their homes. So I advise you, I give you the word, go out and maintain your home this season. Let 2020 be a year of maintenance in the house. So in conclusion of this video on home maintenance, it's so important to make sure that we maintain things at home. If you ever want to change the atmosphere, wherever you go, in your job, in your school, just in your normal everyday life throughout the day, when you're walking through the town, city, wherever you're doing, grocery store, whatever it is, I believe that maintaining a home, maintaining a house, maintaining a family must come first. I hope you enjoyed this video. We hope to do many more this year, so welcome home.